Our planet's story begins over 4.5 billion years ago, in a time when the universe was still young and chaotic. This was an era of cosmic violence and creation, where the seeds of our solar system were just beginning to take shape. The solar system was a swirling cloud of gas and dust, a vast and turbulent nebula. Within this nebula, particles collided and stuck together, gradually forming larger and larger clumps. Gravity pulled this material together, creating a dense spinning disk. Over millions of years, these clumps grew into planetesimals, the building blocks of planets. At the center of this disk, our sun ignited, a newborn star blazing with nuclear fusion. Its intense heat and light began to shape the surrounding material. Around it, smaller clumps coalesced to form the planets, each one a miniature world in the making. These young planets were constantly bombarded by debris, their surfaces reshaped by impacts. Earth was one of these nascent planets, a molten sphere of rock and metal. It was a world in flux, its surface a churning sea of magma. Early Earth was a molten inferno, its surface glowing with the heat of its formation. Volcanic activity was rampant, with lava flows and eruptions shaping the landscape. Impacts from asteroids and comets were constant, delivering both destruction and essential materials. These collisions brought water and organic compounds, the building blocks of life. The surface was a sea of magma, a roiling, fiery ocean that covered the entire planet. This intense heat was a result of both the planet's formation and the constant bombardment from space. Volcanoes erupted with fiery intensity, spewing lava and gases into the atmosphere. These eruptions played a crucial role in shaping the early Earth's surface and atmosphere. Over time, Earth began to cool, its surface gradually solidifying. This cooling process was slow and uneven, with some areas solidifying faster than others. This cooling allowed the formation of a thin crust on the surface, a fragile shell that would eventually become the foundation for continents and oceans. The atmosphere was hot and toxic, filled with gases released by volcanic eruptions. It was a thick, suffocating mix of water vapor, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and other volatile compounds. Water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases filled the air, creating a greenhouse effect that trapped heat and kept the planet's surface scorching. This was a hostile and alien world, far from the life-sustaining planet we know today. The surface was barren and desolate, with no signs of life. But within this chaos, the seeds of life were about to be sown. The building blocks of life, delivered by comets and asteroids, were present. In the midst of this fiery and tumultuous environment, the first simple organisms would eventually emerge, setting the stage for the incredible diversity of life that would follow. The Hadean Eon, aptly named after the underworld, was a time of intense heat and volcanic activity. The surface of the Earth was a molten, fiery landscape, constantly reshaped by relentless volcanic eruptions. It was a world that seemed more akin to a vision of hell than the cradle of life. This tumultuous period lasted from Earth's formation, about 4.6 billion years ago, to roughly 4 billion years ago. During this time, the planet was still in its infancy, undergoing rapid and violent changes that would eventually lay the groundwork for the world we know today. Throughout the Hadean Eon, Earth was bombarded by asteroids and comets. These celestial bodies, hurtling through space, collided with the young planet, causing massive explosions and further heating the already scorching surface. Despite the destruction, these impacts played a crucial role in shaping the future of Earth. They delivered water and other volatile compounds, essential ingredients for life, to the young planet. Without these cosmic deliveries, the Earth might have remained a barren, lifeless rock. The atmosphere during the Hadean Eon was a toxic mix of gases, dominated by volcanic emissions. There was little to no free oxygen, making the air unbreathable by today's standards. Instead, it was filled with carbon dioxide, methane, and ammonia, creating a hostile environment. As the Earth began to cool, water vapor in the atmosphere condensed, leading to the formation of the first oceans. These primordial seas were the first stable bodies of water on the planet, marking a significant milestone in Earth's history. However, these early oceans were far from the tranquil blue waters we see today. They were hot and acidic, filled with dissolved minerals and chemicals from the constant volcanic activity. Life, if it were to emerge, would have to withstand these extreme conditions. The Hadean Eon was also a time of immense geological upheaval. The Earth's crust was thin and unstable, constantly being reshaped by tectonic activity. Massive earthquakes and volcanic eruptions were common, further contributing to the chaotic environment. It was a period of intense heat, volcanic eruptions, and asteroid impacts. These cataclysmic events were not just destructive, they were also transformative, gradually shaping the planet's surface and atmosphere. Yet, amidst this chaos, the stage was set for life's emergence. The volatile conditions of the Hadean Eon created a unique environment where the building blocks of life could come together. It was in this hellish cradle that the first sparks of life began to flicker, setting the stage for the incredible diversity of life that would eventually flourish on Earth. The Archean Eon, spanning from 4 to 2.5 billion years ago, marks a pivotal chapter in Earth's story, the emergence of life. Evidence suggests that life arose in Earth's primordial oceans. These early life forms were single-celled microorganisms, simple prokaryotes. These early life forms were likely chemosynthetic. They derived energy from chemical reactions, not sunlight. As they multiplied and diversified, they began to alter Earth's atmosphere. One of the most significant changes was the release of oxygen. This paved the way for the evolution of more complex life forms. The Proterozoic Eon, stretching from 2.5 billion to 541 million years ago, witnessed a dramatic transformation, the Great Oxidation Event. Cyanobacteria, also known as blue-green algae, evolved the ability to perform photosynthesis. This process released oxygen as a byproduct. The rise of oxygen had a profound impact on life. It led to the formation of the ozone layer, which shielded Earth from harmful UV radiation. This allowed life to move out of the oceans and colonize land. The Proterozoic also saw the emergence of the first eukaryotic cells, which are more complex cells with a nucleus. Section 5. The Cambrian Explosion, Life's Grand Unveiling. The Cambrian Explosion, around 541 million years ago, marks a dramatic turning point in the history of life. In a relatively short period, an astonishing diversity of life forms appeared in the fossil record. This period saw the rapid evolution of most of the major animal phyla we know today. This burst of evolutionary innovation is hypothesized to be linked to several factors, including rising oxygen levels, the evolution of new body plans, and ecological interactions. The Cambrian Explosion marks the beginning of the Paleozoic Era, a time of significant diversification and evolution of life. Section 6. The reign of reptiles. Dinosaurs rule the Earth. The Mesozoic Era, spanning from 252 to 66 million years ago, is often called the Age of Reptiles. Dinosaurs, the most iconic creatures of this era, evolved and diversified into a wide range of forms. From massive sauropods to fearsome theropods, dinosaurs ruled the land. The Mesozoic also saw the evolution of birds, the descendants of feathered dinosaurs. Pterosaurs, flying reptiles, soared through the skies. In the oceans, marine reptiles like ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs thrived. The Mesozoic was a time of warm climates and lush vegetation, providing ideal conditions for reptiles to flourish. Section 7. Cataclysmic events, when life faced extinction. Earth's history is punctuated by periods of dramatic change, including mass extinctions. These events have reshaped the course of evolution, wiping out vast numbers of species and paving the way for new life forms to emerge. One of the most well-known mass extinctions occurred at the end of the Cretaceous period, 66 million years ago. This event, believed to be caused by an asteroid impact, wiped out the dinosaurs, along with many other plant and animal species. Mass extinctions, while devastating, have played a crucial role in shaping the diversity of life on Earth. Section 8. The rise of mammals, a new era dawns. The Cenozoic Era, beginning 66 million years ago and continuing to the present day, is often called the Age of Mammals. With the extinction of the dinosaurs, mammals, which had existed alongside them, had the opportunity to diversify and evolve. Mammals radiated into a wide range of ecological niches, from the tiny bumblebee bat to the massive blue whale. The Cenozoic also saw the evolution of primates, the lineage that eventually led to humans. The Cenozoic is a testament to life's resilience and adaptability in the face of change. Section 9. Humanity's footprint. Shaping the future of our world. From our humble origins in Africa, humans have spread across the globe, leaving an indelible mark on the planet. Our journey from small nomadic tribes to sprawling civilizations has been nothing short of extraordinary. We have adapted to diverse environments, from the icy tundras to the scorching deserts, showcasing our resilience and ingenuity. Our ability to use tools, control fire, and communicate complex ideas has allowed us to shape our environment in unprecedented ways. These advancements have paved the way for agriculture, industry, and technology, transforming the way we live and interact with the world around us. The invention of the wheel, the discovery of electricity, and the digital revolution are just a few milestones in our relentless pursuit of progress. However, our impact has not come without consequences. The rapid pace of development has led to deforestation, pollution, and urban sprawl, altering natural landscapes and ecosystems. The very tools and technologies that have propelled us forward have also contributed to environmental degradation, posing significant challenges for the future. We are facing challenges such as climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution. Melting glaciers, endangered species, and polluted rivers are stark reminders of the urgent need for action. The delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems is under threat, and the repercussions of our actions are becoming increasingly evident. As we look to the future, it is crucial that we recognize our responsibility to be stewards of our planet. Initiatives like community tree planting, renewable energy projects, and ocean cleanup efforts are steps in the right direction. By embracing sustainable practices and innovative solutions, we can mitigate the damage and work towards a more harmonious coexistence with nature. The choices we make today will determine the fate of Earth and all its inhabitants for generations to come. It is up to us to ensure that our legacy is one of preservation and respect for the natural world. Together, we can shape a future where humanity thrives in harmony with the environment, securing a better world for our children and all future generations.